What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for, I always promote Robinhood, but I gotta be honest with you, they have really damaged my faith in them today. And I was one of the few that got trades in today, mind you. So I wanted to share with you my experience, but just start off by saying there's no excuse, there's no rationalization, there's nothing they can compensate people in terms of what took place. This is something that will mark them forever, justifiably so. Now, I will say to that point, other brokerages I've been with, like TD Ameritrade, Vanguard, they've went down for portions of time. A lot of times, sometimes it's maintenance, and they even tell you in advance. I have never experienced a complete day where you can't trade. There is no excuse for that. As far as them trying to make it right, my suggestion would be offer anyone who wants complimentary ECATs to another broker. That would be the only way you could even start to make this right, is to cover the fees of someone who wants to move from your platform after something like this happens. Now, I will say some of this is a bit over dramatized. I don't understand people saying, oh, I'm a day trader on Robinhood and these issues crept up and impacted me. You really can't day trade on Robinhood. They limit you to 4 daily trades a week. So if you're a day trader on Robinhood, you've got a whole other issue. Now, if you want to start talking about options calls, well, then you've got a big problem. That absolutely could impact you. For me, the impact was marginal, but still there. So I want to show you basically what I'm looking at. This is my portfolio. I don't believe the value's right. The cash there, 147.90. And you can see a minute later, this is on my tablet view. It only shows me that I have $5.71. So that's why I said earlier, I know that it at least processed what I was taking this morning in terms of my buys, because my buying power has been decreased. And when I'm logging into my tablet, which is where the buys took place, I can see the increase in the stock in Altria, in Ford, and the other companies that I bought. So the other problem is I went to invest this morning. I went to do a transfer this morning, and it got hung up on the transfer. This has happened with Robinhood before. To be open, I think they gave us like 2 months of Robinhood Gold for free. So I don't know how they plan on dealing with a transfer not going through. But I did want to buy more shares this morning, and I was unable to do that. When you go over to my transaction log here, you can see everything actually follows through. My Altria, my Ford, my Main Street, really what I talked about the other day. The transfer I'd mentioned from the other night cleared this morning. It just so happened I got those 3 buys in literally before they went down at 9:33. This really may be the only record that A, Robinhood was doing trading this morning, number one, and B, that I bought these shares of stock, because for all I know, they could easily not be in my portfolio tomorrow, and Robinhood say, well, we never have them. So with that said, this is going to be a really interesting time for me to see how they handle this, because as someone that keeps money in Robinhood, money on the sidelines, if you will, this is really disheartening. I did not have access to my money, and to be completely transparent, a lot of people that use Robinhood, because it is free, do not have millions upon millions of dollars. I don't want to say people are living off Robinhood. That's not accurate, but you really impacted the wrong level of person here, because the people that could not make money today are the people that are probably more desperately needing the money than somebody who's paying a brokerage $40, $50, $60 a month just to manage their money. There's a reason we're on a free platform. For me, it's convenience, and I understand things are going to happen, but the limitation of things are going to happen for me only goes so far. To lose any day completely of trading is way beyond the scope of what I find acceptable, and hopefully, as someone that has used Robinhood and trusted Robinhood in the past, they can find a way to make this right with the people they wrong the most. Anybody that was impacted by this, I apologize, especially if you got your referral from me. I will take a look at some other options. I will say Webull has been kind of an attractive one for me, but the fact that it's based overseas, to my understanding, is a bit concerning. So I guess we're going to go forward from there. I'm going to give Robinhood the benefit of the doubt, see how they want to play this, and then from there, decide how I want to play this. And I will let you guys know every step of the way. Other than that, from what I understood, a really good day to rebound, but I couldn't tell you right now how I recovered. Appreciate you checking this out, and I will be back in the week with more commentary.